Alright. Yep, okay. So, hey guys, this is the Great Noob, and this is part 4 of Everlasting Summer. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make these a little longer, half an hour if I can. And, yeah. Oh yeah, last video in my description I said what's going on. So this weekend and throughout next week I'm gonna go to Chicago, so I won't be posting for the entire week. So yeah. And yeah, so let's get to this. Alright. Must be some big figure of the party. Oh yeah, plus sorry. I had a comment saying turn on the mature content. I'll do that if there's actually mature scenes. And yeah. So, and if there's too much mature scenes, then I'll probably just scrap the game. I'll discontinue the series and start a new one because I can't handle too much mature stuff. I'm just a noob. I figured that you could do more than 15 minutes on YouTube through my settings and stuff, but yeah. So I guess you can say I'm a noob at YouTube. So here we go. Let's continue. I'm sorry. There were some small benches at the sides. It's quite cozy here. Where did that girl tell me to go? To the left or to the right? To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. And why am I going there anyway? Alright, I've decided to pretend to be normal. So to the right. Through a small groove. I walked to up here. I must have taken a wrong turn. Oh, wrong way! I turned towards the voice. The first girl stood before me. Oh, oops. I did tell you to turn left from the square. But where have you gone? She changed from her pioneer oh my god. She turned from her pioneer uniform into her bikini. Oh, I still haven't introduced myself. My name's Slavia. Actually, the full name's Slaviana, but everyone calls me Slavia. Oh god. So can you. God, my girl voice is terrible. Yeah. I still felt a bit confused, so I could not come up with more meaningful answers. Well, what's your name? It felt like she could see right through me. Semyon. Nice to meet you, Semyon. Alright, I'm almost in here. Could you wait here a minute? I'm going to change. And we'll go to Olga Dmitrievna together, agreed. Agreed? Agreed. She ran off after these words, and I sat on the pier and let my feet hang into the water. I was wearing heavy winter boots, but in such weather there was nothing wrong in getting my feet wet. Furthermore, it let me cool myself a little bit. Looking at the river, I was brainstorming and processing everything that has happened. If this is some kind of conspiracy, it is a weird one, even too friendly at times. No, it really looks more like a random event. Some entirely incomprehensible random event. Shall we go? Slavia was standing beside me, dressed in pioneer uniform again. Let's go. I've been here for a very short time, but all the people I met, she looks the least suspicious. However, this is already suspicious by itself. I'm sorry, I'm not Russian, so I don't know these words, so don't be offended. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. We walked to the square. The USSR girl and the girl who hit me on the back were there, chasing each other. Is it some kind of game they're playing? Yuliana, stop. Enough running. Wait. Yuliana, stop enough running. I'll tell everything to Olga Dmitrievna. Wait. I can't. God, I can't do this forever. I decided not to question Slavia for a while about what was going on about the local residents. Better first reach this mysterious Olga Dmitrievna. Sounds like she's the boss here. We were walking past the rows of almost identical cabins, some of which look like fat beer barrels, while others looked more like household sheds. Finally, Slavia stopped in front of a smallish one-story cabin. It looked like an artist's painting. The fading paint chipping here and there was with age, was sparkling in the sun. The window shutters, slightly ajar, were swaying in the wind almost unnoticeably, and huge lilac bushes were growing on the sides. It seemed as if this ramshackle hut was drowning in the velvet purple storm, and the lilacs, like some elements of force, were inexorably destroying the troops' leader's house.
What are you standing there for? Let's go!
God. Slavia took me out of my daydreams. And stop teasing Lena already. Oh god, that's creepy. Rena! Sounds like there's someone inside. Indeed, a moment later the door swung open and Olyana ran out and dashed past with the same mischievous grin. The pigtailed girl went out next.
Don't get accepted about her, Lena.
So her name is Lena. Gotta be thankful it's not Rena, at least.
But I do.
She didn't finish her phrase, blushed and quickly headed towards the square. Okay. I gotta do different girl voices, don't I? Because all of these girls sound exactly the same. For some reason I felt like running around and following her with my eyes, but Sova said. Slavia said. Oh my god.
Come.
We entered the cabin. Inside it looked something similar to what I was imagining. 2 beds, a table, a couple of chairs, a simple carpet on the floor, a wardrobe. Nothing special, but at the same time it felt homelike and cozy. Although this room was almost in the same state of disorder as my own flat. The girl standing near the window appears to be about 25 years old. The nature obviously gifted her with a pretty face and a good body. At least one thing could keep you happy in this pandemonium. The locals are beautiful.
We're finally here.
Wait, you're finally... Camp leader, you're finally here. Excellent. Why does she sound like a man? God, there needs to be voice acting for me.
My name is Olga Zabrizhina. I'm the camp leader.
Nice to meet you. I'm Semyon. I decided to talk as if I weren't surprised by anything that was going on. She came closer.
We've been waiting for you since early morning.
You've been waiting for me?
Yes, of course.
And when does the next bus come?
And why do you need it?
Yeah, right. Why would I need it? Guess I shouldn't ask direct questions. The people here may react to them quite unlike what I'd prefer. And I doubt I get any answers.
No reason.
Oh wait, God. I'm getting mixed up. No reason, I'm just curious. By the way, where are we exactly? Our mailing address, I mean. I wanted to send a letter to my parents to tell them that I got her all fine. For some reason, I had a desperate idea that if I played along, I would find something out. Oh, but your parents gave a call just half an hour ago. Sent their regards to you. Oh, that's a surprise. So, can I call them? Because I forgot to tell them something before I left. No.
No.
She gave me a sweet and natural smile. Why not?
We don't have a phone here.
What? Then how come my parents make the call here?
I've just come back from the district center town. It's there that I talked with them.
Now that's how it is. And can I somehow get to the town?
No.
She kept the same smile. Why not?
Because the next bus only comes in a week.
I decided not to inquire how the troop leader managed to get there and back. I would get no answer anyway. All this time, Slavia was standing next to me and seemed to find nothing odd in our conversation.
Oh, we need to find a uniform for you.
I've got absolutely no desire to put on pioneer shorts or to wear the ridiculous red neckerchief. However, wearing winter clothes in summer is not a great idea either. Right. Thank you. I wonder if I'm the only one here who finds it strange that someone's wearing a coat and winter boots in such heat.
Right, you're right. I'll be off then, and you can get yourself acquainted with the camp. Don't forget to come to dinner in the evening.
Having said that, she walked out of the cabin. No, walked is not the right word. She rushed out. I was alone with Slavia.
I must go too. Got things to do. Have a walk, look around the camp a bit. See you in the evening.
If there was no catch or menace, oh my god. If there's no catch or menace to that, then this reality in the person of Slavia becomes more and more something to be fond of. Dots. For the first time today, I realized that it was awfully hot here. Although obviously my winter clothes were to blame for that. I took off my coat and dropped it onto the bed. My pullover went after it. I was now wearing only the shirt. That's much, oh my god. That's much better. All I could do now was follow the advice and go look around camp. I'll try to find something out in the meantime. Passing the local residential district, I saw a pioneer guy coming my way. And it was really a pioneer guy, not a pioneer girl. Apparently there were men even in this Amazon's kingdom. This guy looks... okay, I don't want to comment. Hello, you're new here. You must be Semyon, right? And how do you... Everyone knows already. I'm Electronic, by the way. The real one. You can call me that. Electronic was a robot character appearing in popular Soviet film and book series. He looked like an exact copy of Skull Kid called Sergei Cheeskov. Electronic, the real one. Things were going from crazy to complete insane. Alright. Olyana called me Cheese. Cheese? Why not cauliflower? Because my last name is Cheeskov. Cheeskov. I see. Let me show you around. I accepted his offer as if it would have been much longer to get to know this place alone. Oh, I see. Okay. Fine, let's go. We came back to the square again, as if there was no other place to go in this camp. Lena was sitting on one of the benches reading some book. Electronic confidently approached her. Hello, Lena. Meet the new guy, Semyon. He stuttered briskly. Hello. Well, could you say we've already met in a way? Well, you could say we've already met in a way.
Yes.
She looked away from the book for a moment, glanced at me, blushed, and went back to reading, as if not noticing that we were still here. Alright, let's go on. I was at first surprised that meeting this girl I reduced to a couple of words, but then I thought that it was better than that way. It was better that way. Electronic's vigorous activity did not fit well with Lena's shyness. Let's go. Next we came to a building which I instantly identified as a canteen. And this here. I know, this is where you consume organic food. Yeah, something like that. On the canteen's porch, there stood the unfriendly girl who hit me on the back earlier. At her sight, my joking mood vanished in a blink of an eye. Really, now is not the best time to pull this guy's leg, even though he's quite hilarious. First, I need to figure out what's what here, or at least where I am. Hey, over there. That's Elisa Devachevskalia. Be cautious around her. Oh, he's speaking Russian. He's speaking whisper. Dob means two in Russian. The whole nickname sounds exactly like Tuch in Russian. A reference to late Tucho.ru anonymous image board. Don't ever call her Dobcha. She doesn't like that. Wait, I can't tell if she's whispering. What? Wait. What?
What did you say? What did you call me?
She must have heard him. In a blink of an eye, Elisa jumped down from the porch and dashed towards us. Alright, you'll manage from here onwards. Electronic took to his heels. Fuck it, do nothing. Lisa running past stopped for a moment and growled. I'll deal with you.
I'll deal with you later.
Deal with me? What did I do wrong? Deal with me? What did I do wrong? I forced a guilty smile to my words, but what am I guilty of? Serena replied and went chasing Electronic. She's probably gonna hit me later. Thoughts. Looks like I'll have to kill my time alone, waiting for dinner. I decided to go east. At least in the direction where the east would have been in my world. Soon after, I found myself near a football pitch. A game was in full swing there. I guess watching it for a bit wouldn't do any harm. In my childhood and teen years, I was not a half-bad player myself, and even thought of going professional, but a few injuries in a row killed my desire to risk my health for the sake of uncertain chance in the game. Kids of different ages were running in the pitch. I could only see a boy about 10 and a girl about 14 years old. A girl. Hey, that's Aliana. Alright, she plays football, what's so surprising? She seems a restless one after all. I was standing quite far from the pitch, but she still noticed me.
Hey, you!
Wait, she's young.
Hey, you!
Oh, that's too high.
Hey, you!
Aliana shouted.
Wanna play?
I did not know what to answer. On the one hand, it's no big deal running for 10 minutes. On the other hand, any wrong move in my situation could be a final one. But in any case, my attire wasn't suitable for this weather. If I played in winter boots and warm jeans, I would sweat like a pig. I'm playing barefoot and without jeans would be simply unethical. Maybe another time, alright? Sorry. I shouted in response, turned around and walked back. I was followed by honest screams. About my pants or about being a patsy or something like that. Well, I couldn't choose there. Thoughts. The evening is falling, making me feel tired and empty after a day wasted for no real purpose. Thoughts. I came back to the square, sat down on the bench and threw an exhausted sigh. I better sit here and wait for dinner. After all, it's easier to search for answers when you're not hungry. They do give food to people here, right? You know, it's curious how the simplest human needs can break the will to ponder on things, to strive for some. Example, I feel hungry now, and I care much less about where I am or what's happening to me. Could great people also be affected by this? And in such a case, how did Spartacus start the slave uprising in ancient times? I could only conclude that I am not a great person, and it does not really matter which mechanism do I serve as a gear, society matrix, or a weird pioneer camp. What's that sound? Oh. My thoughts were interrupted by the bell chiming from a loudspeaker on a light pole. Must be a dinner call. I headed towards the canteen. It was a good thing that now I knew where it was. Olga Dmitrievna was there. I can't pronounce that. Sorry, people. I can't pronounce that name, but okay. I'll just say Olga was there, standing on the porch. I stopped and looked closely at her, as if I were expecting something. She looked back at me for a while, but at last came closer. Semyon, were you waiting for me? But what are you waiting for? Come in already. Guess nothing bad can happen if I come with her. My stomach backed me up. They're here. Well, that's a lot of people. Jesus. The two of us went inside. The canteen looked like a canteen. I had a chance to visit a factory canteen at some point in my life. This one was exactly the same, just maybe a bit cleaner and more modern. Metal chairs and tables, glazed tiles on the wall and on the floor, unsophisticated tableware with occasional crack. Guess that's what a canteen in a pioneer camp is supposed to look like. Semyon,
wait a moment. We'll find you a place to sit.
She looked around the place. Shit. Elisa! Hold on right there. Olga shouted at Elisa, who was passing by. I knew it! Nika.
What? What's up with your clothes? Anything wrong with it?
Indeed, her attire looked somewhat provocative.
Get your uniform nice and neat right now. Alright.
Elisa got her shirt right and walked past, shooting an unpleasant glare at me.
So where can we find you a place to sit? You're wearing a lot of receipts. Go over there to Olyana.
Maybe I...
Yeah, it's fine. The food's already on the table too.
I had no other choice but to accept. In common Russian language, cutlet is mincemeat, fried or baked, in the shape of a ball or cylinder, close to American patties. Compote is a drink made by boiling fresh or dried fruit in a large amount of water. Compote in French. Of course, there were probability that cutlets were poisoned with curare, the mashed potatoes generously seasoned with arsenic, and the glass filled with excellent antifreeze instead of you know, this guy's really negative. Jeez. He's more negative than I am. But it all looked so tasty that I had no chance to resist.
Hey!
What do you want? I replied rather rudely to Olyana, who was sitting right next to me.
Why don't you play football with us?
Because of my clothes, said I, pointing at the source of the problem.
Oh, alright then. Eat!
However, there wasn't much left to eat. The cutlet was missing from the plate. Only she could do it. No, more precisely, none but Olyana could do it. Give me back my cutlet.
In a big family, you snooze, you lose. It can cost you a cutlet if you care less.
Give it back, I'm telling you. Fuck it, I'll be passive as fuck.
See? I don't have it.
And indeed, Olyana's plate was empty. It seemed that this little girl eats as fast as she could steal someone's cutlet.
Take it easy. We'll work something out now.
She grabbed my plate and ran off. There was no point in following her. If they wanted to poison me here, they could have done it in a much easier way. About a minute later, Olyana returned and handed me a plate with smoking hot cutlet on it.
Here's one for the starving.
Wow, it looks decent. Thanks. It was all I could say. I was so hungry that my suspicions were gone in a flash. I picked up the cutlet with a fork and... What the? Some bug! No, not a bug! An insect! It's got... oh god. It's got legs and it's wiggling! Oh god, it's a centipede. Ugh. The plate fell onto the floor and broke into pieces. The chair hit me hard on my leg while falling. I've disliked insects since I was a child, but when these creeper crawlers appeared on my plate, that was just way too much. You little. Olyana seemed ready for such a twist and was already at the door laughing as if she just heard a fresh stand-up comedy joke. I dashed to her. We ran out of the canteen. We were just a few dozen meters apart, and I felt I could catch this little girl easily. We ran through the square, past the club's house, and ran onto the forest path. I started to gasp for a breath. Should have quit smoking, I guess. I smoke? What the fuck? Oh, sorry. What the heck? Olyana passed out of sight on the next turn. It can't be true that she managed to get away from me. It simply can't. I was standing there trying to catch my breath again. Dot dot dot. The evening was falling. Looks like I'm lost. It's a bad idea to stay in the woods at night. Better get back to the camp. However, I had no clue which way I was going whatsoever. Well, gotta choose at random. Oh my god, no. That's again. This looks nice. I stayed straight for quite some time in the forest, and even thought of crying for help. But finally I saw the camp's fence behind the trees. Everything falls back into place. The bus is gone. Mumbled I quietly. On the other hand, There was nothing strange about it. The bus couldn't just stay there forever. On the other hand, it meant there was someone driving, because buses do not drive themselves. Or do they? This world seemed too normal, but every event here had at least two explanations for it. An ordinary, real, everyday explanation, and a surreal one. Certainly the driver could have just been off for a snack, and I left too soon, and that's why. In any case, this is not a place for me. Whether that buses drive itself or not was probably an important question. But it was more important how I had got here at all, and where this here was. The fields and woods stretching towards the horizon had no answers. There was nothing familiar about them. Dots. A strange, odd, and alien world. However, absolutely not frightening at the same time. Either my preservation instinct decided to resign from its job, or all this running around the camp and local pioneers had lulled me so much with their carefree normality that I was sometimes simply forgetting what had happened to me just a couple hours ago. Although I probably just had no strength left to worry. All I wanted was some peace, calmness. I wanted to have a break from it all, and only after that I would continue looking for answers, ready and reloaded. However, that would be sometime later. And what about now? Can I let myself relax? Dots. Oh, hey, night. It got completely dark, and in any case, it was better to spend the night in the camp. I was about to head back when someone came silently from behind.
Hello. What are you doing here so late?
Dots. It was Slavia standing before me. I was so surprised that I got a seizure. So you
haven't caught Aliana yet, have you?
She smiled. I nodded disappointedly and sighed.
No wonder. No one ever have. No one ever have.
What? No one ever have? Yeah, she's a real rocky girl. She could have found a better use of her energy than looking for adventures.
You must be hungry. You didn't manage to have dinner after all.
Indeed, I completely forgot about my hunger. But after these words of hers, my stomach drew my attention to itself by giving a traitorous rumble. Slavia smiled.
Let's go then.
What is the canteen still open?
That's alright, I have the keys.
The keys?
Yes, I have the keys to all the facilities in the camp.
How come?
Well, I'm something like the camp leader's aide here.
I see. Well, let's go.
It was an offer.
Oh god. It was an offer you can't refuse. I am just out of it today, I'm sorry. When we reached the square, Slavia stopped in her tracks.
Excuse me, I should warn my roommate that I'll be late. She's so punctual herself that she'll be worrying otherwise. You can go in the canteen, and I'll come in a minute, right? Alright?
Alright. I really did not expect that at such a late hour someone would be there besides me. And that someone apparently hopelessly trying to open the door. Without any secret thoughts, I walked up onto the porch. The lockpicker turned out to be Elisa. I should have probably kept off and waited. She looked at me intently for a while and said, "Don't just stand there."
Don't just stand there. Give me a hand or something.
Meaning,
Help me open the door.
why?
Because I want some buns with kefir. The dinner wasn't enough.
Is it really a good idea?
Aren't you hungry yourself, huh? Well, Yana didn't let you have the normal dinner, did she?
She smiled sarcastically. It's true, she didn't. It's fine, so Slavia will come now and...
What?
Guess I shouldn't have said that.
I'm off then. You'll pay for this. You owe me two already.
Having said that, Elisa disappeared into the night. What? Well, yeah, what was the first one for? Well, yeah, what was that? This is a good time to stop. Part 5 will be around when I get to it. Yeah, after my vacation. So that's it.